Hi guys, my name is Jessica. I am one of your Mystery Divas. Your other Mystery Diva her name is Alex. She sadly is not here with us today, but I'm going to be sharing a topic with you today. And it's something completely amazing, so fun, you will want to do it again and again every year. Anyways, if you ever get the chance and want to take a risk for any reason, then and you have a singing talent, I should say, then you're gonna wanna audition for The Voice. Okay, this past Saturday, me and my friend Alex auditioned for The Voice. It was completely awesome, so fun. I'll probably put up some videos from The Voice later on. But our audition was Saturday, which was Valentine's Day, and it kind of made it a lot easier seeing that we didn't have boyfriends. So, well, we decided let's go to Atlanta and audition for The Voice. We'd already had this planned for a couple of weeks after setting up our artist accounts with NBC.com The Voice. So we had printed out our audition passes and headed to Atlanta the night before. And when we got there, we stayed at a hotel outside of Atlanta in Marietta, Georgia. And then after getting up the next day and actually getting ready and heading to the audition, we get there and find out when we actually look at our audition passes a little bit closer. And we both signed up for the 2 o'clock slot. That way we could still be together and everything through the whole process. So we get there, we look at the audition passes. Mine says 11 o'clock when I clearly signed up for 2 o'clock, and hers said 2 o'clock. We get to the audition place, and they tell everybody that has an 11 o'clock audition slot come back at 2. So we just went out, did a little sightseeing downtown Atlanta, and then went back to America's Mart. Um, if you're ever going to audition for The Voice or America's Got Talent or American Idol if they're ever in Georgia, they're most likely always going to do their auditions in America's Mart Building number 2. And you're going to want to pay close attention to the little dots. They'll have like a little circular dot on the building underneath America's Mart. And it will say building 1, 2, or 3. There are like 3 or 4 buildings, I think. But we were in building 2. And once you get to a building 2, you are going to want to be careful about like what time you get there for your audition, because when we first got there, the line actually started at the front of the building. Like the door to go in was like right here, and the line started right here and went completely around the building. So you're going to want to be careful what time you get there and everything, get your spot in line, whatever. Or if you would just want to wait for the line to die down or something, then that's cool too. That's what we did. We kind of waited till like 3 o'clock before we got in line because we were doing a little bit of sightseeing and everything. But no matter what your audition pass says, I don't think it really matters what time you actually do your audition, because by the time we got through the building, like we got in line at 3 o'clock, and by the time we got in the building and got back to the audition room, and they will pull you in 10 people at a time into one audition room, and you will sing in front of those 9 other people, I should say, instead of 10, plus 1 or 2 producers. And at that time, when you're doing your audition, it's you and those people in that room. But before you can even get back there, it took us from getting in line at 3 o'clock till 7 o'clock, a little after 7 o'clock at night before we were able to do our audition. And by that time, we were getting tired of sitting and waiting, but it was the atmosphere and the other people around us that kept us going and that were driving us. Because even though the blind auditions, which is your first round of auditions, it says do not bring guitars or instruments or whatever. You cannot use those in your audition. Well, a bunch of people brought guitars with them, I guess, to practice while they were waiting because they knew it takes so long. But they were starting to play songs and they were starting to sing and everything while standing in line in the cold. And it just got people pumped up and everybody just started singing together and it was so amazing. So, enough about The Voice. I'll do a follow-up video later on about The Voice and more detailed about how you should be prepared, whatever the case is for you. But there's something I want to go off on here. It's more like a little rant or tangent or whatever you want to call it. But we got back to school 2 days after the audition. And this little girl, I should say little because she's like a little anorexic Barbie doll that thinks she's so perfect. And girl, I don't care if you're watching this or whatever. I don't care. But everyone knows you and you've even said it before, you're anorexic. So, that being said, I don't care if people hate on me for this or whatever, but those were her words too. Um, anyways, after that being said, we get back to school the day or two after the audition because we didn't have school the Monday after the audition. So it was Tuesday, and we get back and we're sitting in class talking to one of our teachers that was like cheering us on, rooting for us, going to the audition and everything. And just because we were talking about the audition and how it went and everything, and we were talking to our teacher about it because she actually genuinely cared about it. She, like, we were even texting her on our way to Atlanta, taking pictures, sending her selfies, everything, just to keep her updated because she wanted to know what was going on. And she even made us matching t-shirts that we requested for her to do for us. And they actually said music is my passion, and it had music notes surrounding it, and it had a little mic on it, which is really awesome. I'll have to show you guys someday. It's actually in the laundry right now. But the thing about it is, what really made me mad about this girl is this girl always, always has to get in other people's business and try to one up them. Literally, that's all she does is try to one up people. And I hate one uppers. Honestly, I do. But the thing about it is, if you're going to say something about somebody and what they've done, don't cop out in the open and just be like, oh yeah, I would have done that, but my parents have been begging me for 2 years to audition for America's Got Talent. Girl, we weren't even talking about America's Got Talent. We were talking about The Voice. And she was like, oh wait, they were trying to get me to audition for The Voice too. Girl, we've heard you sing. You can't sing. The only thing you're good at is dancing. And I have to give you that. I mean, go on America's Got Talent. Do your little dance routines. I'm pretty sure they won't like your little skimpy outfits. So, yeah. But if you seriously want to sit there and start stuff because we did something that you probably wouldn't have the guts to do, sorry. You can't one up me. I refuse. You can't do it. If you're gonna sit there and try to one up me, it's not gonna work. Because I guarantee you, I will have something even bigger, better happen to me, and I'll be sitting here casually telling my friend about it, and you'll just listen in to the conversation and try to one up me again. Like that one time, my ex had a friend that let me drive his Lambo. Do you just try to sit there and say, oh, your dad has a friend that let your dad drive his Porsche? What's better, Porsche or Lambo? Lambo. Who drove it? You or your dad? Your dad. I drove the Lambo. What now? And there is no special insurance. Well, there, I can't say there's no special insurance for luxury cars, but there's no age limit for insurance for luxury cars. You can be 16 and have a luxury car as long as the car's in your parents' name, because at 16 you can't own your own car. But by all means, you can drive a luxury car at any age. You don't have to have special insurance. So, with that rant being over, I just hope this girl learns a lesson. Don't try to one up me. It's not gonna work. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will definitely do a follow up for information about The Voice. If there's anything you guys want to know about The Voice, comment below. Whatever it is you people do, subscribe. There will be so many more videos, new topics. I don't know what day me and my friend are gonna upload videos yet or whatever, but I will definitely get back to you guys with that. This is a new upcoming channel, so sorry for the long video, but hey, what are you gonna do? It's a startup video. It's gotta be long. Alright,